Andy, thanks as ever for joining us ahead of this weekend's trip to Harrogate Town. Let's just look back quickly. Tuesday night against Cheltenham Town, and I think you were left a little bit frustrated at the end of the game.
Yeah, a little bit, because I think where we are, these games we've got to try and pick up maximum points. But we've also got to look at the other results in the league. That tells you that it's not quite as straightforward as everyone thinks. There's clubs fighting for their lives. There's clubs getting at the top of the table trying to get those points to get in the playoffs and to get into the automatic positions. So, there's going to be some sort of peaks and troughs from all the clubs right way through the league, and that's just the nature of where we're at this stage of the season. It's the business end of the season. But look, we're still unbeaten at home, we're still on a nice run, and we go to Harrogate with all that intact.
Let's talk about Omar Shomi. We touched on it on Tuesday night in your interview, but actually the timing of his injury straight after losing Deji Leraway was terrible timing really. The two came in, but equally it was not a nice injury. None of them are, but quite a severe one actually, and Omar seems to have recovered very well.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, it was a blow losing Omar, particularly after we just lost Deji. So that was a bit of a blow to lose your two centre halves. That would have been fantastic. That said, the other two boys come in fresh, done training and done a stellar job and have done a stellar job. Omar's injury was, I thought it was going to be a lot longer than it is, and he's recovered. And testament to Omar, he wants to get out there and make sure he's there for the team. So he's back to full fitness now, which is great for us.
And having that option just means you've got competition for places pretty much all over the pitch.
We've got competition all through the club now. Let's not forget we've got Marcus Diangler as well, who hasn't featured, and he scored a hat trick in the reserve game the other day at Wickham. So that's great for me, and Marcus and Jenko played in that to make sure that they're keeping their fitness up to a level. We've got fully fit squad, players all raring to go, everyone trying to get in the team and the squad. And that's what you want at this stage of the season. So, I'm blessed in that respect.
It's certainly important to have that, isn't it? Because you look at the situation we've just talked about with Deji and Omar, you just don't know when that might happen and in what area of the pitch. You have to be ready.
Absolutely, and it can really destroy all the work you've done. It can really knock the wind out your sails. So, credit to the players, credit to the sports science team and the medical team with how we've gone about training and kept everyone right. So, we're in a good place in that respect.
So we talked about your frustrations of that result on Tuesday night. How are the players doing at the moment?
They're good. They're on, very much quickly into the next game. And look, we're not going to win every game at home. We haven't done bad. We've got a pretty much unbeaten record at home. The only club in all the leagues. So I don't think we should get too down and frown upon where we are with that record. And if we don't win, we certainly don't get beat. And that's credit to the team.
We travelled to Harrogate this weekend, and they're a side who had a difficult first few months of the season, but recently they seem to have turned a corner. They've had some good results, beating Cambridge and an important win away at Barrow on Tuesday night as well, so it'll be a tough test for us.
Absolutely, and look, give Simon Weaver his credit. He got him promoted. He's the longest serving manager. He's probably been in this situation a couple of times with Harrogate. So if anyone's going to work out how to get out of it, it's going to be Simon Weaver. And fair play. I know everyone goes with his family owned the club, etc., etc. You've got to give the manager some credit here. This team he's managed to keep up and get him out of difficult situations before, and he's on course to do that again at the moment. A few weeks ago they was dead and buried. So this is going to be a tough game. I don't look at this as like we're going there, we're going to roll them over. I look at this as this is going to be a hard fought match, and it's going to come down to margins again, and like they always do. And we just got to make sure the margins go our way.
Of course, entertained Harrogate here earlier this season, but the last time we travelled there was, of course, the opening day of last season, our first ever match in the FL. It seems like such a long time ago, and a lot of progress made since that point.
Seems like a long time ago. It was a great day for the football club. Michael Cheek scoring his, his league debut. So hopefully all those memories stuck in our heads, and we have another great away day there. It was a beautiful sunny day, so I'm not sure if it'll be that.
Not quite, but I'm sure the fans will still travel in their drives.
Yeah, I think it's a nice fixture for the fans, if I'm to be honest. I know Harrogate's a beautiful place. I've got obviously a friend up there. I think we'll have a good support up there like we did last year.
Well, Andy, we'll catch you after that one. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Cheers, mate.